Drivers, to your cars. Drivers, to your cars.
Okay, hi, hello everybody. Welcome to NLMT, National Late Model Tour, for the first race of the season at Langley. This is heat number 1. We're going to be doing the heats today and the race at night. I'm joined by Muffin, if he wants to say hi. I don't know if he's alive.
Hello, I do.
Hi,
I
man.
live. Hi.
So, there's going to be 3 heats. The first 2 have 11 drivers and top 8 will advance. And then the third heat will have 10 drivers and only 7 will advance. So 3 eliminated from each heat will get us to our field size of, I believe, 26. No, it's 25. 26? 25. I can't remember. Doesn't matter.
No, I don't.
So we have 11 drivers in Heat 1, and we will go through the qualifying order. So in 11th, we have Felipe Bates. 10th, we have Davis Turner. 9th, we have Shane Miller. Then the first guy currently in, Egg Huevo, in 8th. 7th, Alex Parker. 6th, Neil Tucker. And 5th is Ricky Garland. 4th, Rocky Clark. 3rd, Zeke Keith. And then on the front row, you have Carl Dallas. And then Brody Harris. So, it's going to be 20 lap heats. 3 of them. So, going to be 60 laps. We will have double file restarts and cautions. Yeah, that's about all I have to say. This is race 1 of 15 in the season. And, yeah. There's no playoffs, no nothing like that. There are bonuses, so there is a pole bonus, a lead at half bonus, a high climber bonus, a lap led, and the most laps led bonus. Those are obviously not in effect for the heats. The heats don't pay out points. This is just to qualify for the main event. And, is there anything else I need to go over?
Don't think so.
Okay. Well, 20 laps, 11 drivers, 8 will make it to the main event. So, pray for your favorite driver. Because we're mainly going to be focusing at the rear of the field here. Kind of from that 7th to last range. For most of it, but first few laps we may pay attention to this battle for the lead if there is one. Bottom line is the slightly better line. But you can make up ground on that top if your car is quick enough. So 20 laps, 11 drivers. Coming to the green in Langley. Green flag, the first laps of NLMT are underway.
Down into 1. We really saw this top line really struggle early on in the run. And it's already proving.
Yeah, Carl Dallas just trying to cling on to the second spot. Might have to settle for third. But he does stay there. About even down the back straightaway. Zeke Keith can't quite pull clear. Dallas staying really tight to him. As Brody Harris just drives away out of turn number 2. Back here for the transfer spot. It is Alex Parker and Shane Miller. Nose to tail for 8th.
Shane Miller is going to be very aggressive. He'll be aggressive. He's not afraid to move people out of the way. And yet, right there, you saw it right there. He moved him off the racetrack.
So there comes Shane Miller for the last transfer spot. Can he get it? Not quite. Parker hangs tight on the outside. It's going to be really hard to clear him. These guys both fighting for the first start of the season. Oh, slid up. Almost contact. Might have been a little bit there.
Yeah, there was.
Miller will clear.
These first starts are going to be very crucial in points. I mean, if you don't want to miss out on the main event because that's what's paying points. And if you don't make it, then what is there to do? You just pray and hope there's a caution somewhere or something happens to somebody, mechanical failure, whatever.
Here's Egg Huevo. He's the second to last car, and he's at the tail end of this little group of 4 cars, all just kind of running in a line. Ricky Garland leads it. Then Rocky Clark. Here's Neil Tucker. He might lose a spot here. Kind of get pushed into that danger zone of being eliminated. Oh, contact! Huevo in too hard. Big contact. Both cars are able to gather it up, and there's going to be no yellow for that.
But that's going to help the 44 if Shane Miller catch these two.
Yeah, try to keep him out of that last guy in. Always a dangerous spot to be.
I feel like these 3 are being aggressive a bit too early. I mean, we're on lap 10. I mean, yeah, it's a short track, but you don't need to. Whatever that was from Egg right there, that was just dangerous.
There was a deep dive looking for a lot, and there just wasn't a lot there. Top 3 have spread out big time.
Yeah, I think those 3 will be dangerous in the main event.
Yes, I would not be surprised as Clark slides up. He's way out of the groove. Although I think he is running a little high, but I think even that was a little high for his standards.
I've seen a few drivers get up near that wall at entering 3, and it's just, I don't think it's helping at all.
Yeah, but Harris has put a 2.2 second gap on the field, make it 2.5. And you might actually catch lap traffic, Felipe Bates.
Yeah,
Currently running in
Harris's
last.
entry is pretty unique. I mean, he's going towards that middle line in the section of the corner. It's just different from everybody else, and I think that's where he's gaining speed.
Yeah, I don't think he really gains time on the entry or exit. I think he makes most of his time up in the middle of the turn. I think that's what's making him so quick. He's just found a line that allows him to roll the center so quick.
Yeah. And I think if anybody really wants to catch him, I think they'll have to try to start experimenting with their own line, because I don't think it's just not fast enough.
So Harris almost to the rear of the pack. Felipe Bates, his race could be coming to an end here.
And I think it was over from the beginning. He did not have a good qualifying effort. Just a poor day for that 31 team.
Yeah, and the 3 to his rear bumper. We'll see if he spares them. I mean, I would say that there's no reason to risk passing a guy, but you never know. And Harris to the inside. And will drive past. So Brody Harris wins heat number 1. Felipe Bates will miss the main event. Looks like it's going to be Alex Parker and Davis Turner also missing it. But Zeke Keith, strong second place run. Carl Dallas, he got 3rd. Ricky Garland 4th. Rocky Clark 5th. But top 8. So Shane Miller, Egg Huevo, Neil Tucker, Rocky Clark, Ricky Garland, Carl Dallas, Zeke Keith, and Brody Harris will make the main event. So we are gonna get on straight to Heat 2. Oh, that's Heat 3. Oopsie.
Drivers, to your cars. Drivers, to your cars.
So, our co-commentator's just having a few technical difficulties, but we will get through the... Hi, Ethan. We'll get through our qualifying and stuff while we wait for him to fix his issue. So, this is Heat 2, another 11-car heat. 8 drivers will make it out of this one. And in 11th, we have Dakota Kiger, the Red Bull Ford. Then we have Bernie Newton, Michael Harms. Then the first guy in 8th, we got Cale Lockie, Anthony Norton. Then we got Sammy Grant, Lenny Corwin Jr., George Tobin, Abraham Reynard, the 2 Popeyes cars, both second row. And then on the front row, we have Steel Muffin and Troy Acosta. So, we've got a handful of everyone here, I guess. There's one Chevy, a few Fords, a few Toyotas, a few Dodges. A little bit of everyone. But another 20-lap heat. Hopefully, it's as good as that last one. Maybe we'll get even a little bit closer of a battle for the win. But we will see how that goes. So, Troy Acosta, Steel Muffin, these two gonna go at it on that front row. And then obviously a little bit farther behind this battle here for the last transfer spot. We saw Shane Miller get it last race. Green flag! Can Acosta get the lead, or can Muffin steal it on the outside? Side by side, 3 wide for third. Dead even for the lead. Oh, big contact. 3 wide back here. Steel Muffin gets the lead away. But they're still side by side. Troy Acosta not giving up. It's 3 Dodges fighting for those spots back there. Steel Muffin way high. He's going to miss the exit. That's going to help Troy Acosta pull alongside. Tried to slide job it through 4. Steel Muffin stays there somehow. Side by side for the lead. For 3.5 laps now. Gonna make it 4 laps. That 20 staying strong at that top side. Troy Acosta almost cleared him, still can't do it. Now he does it, finally. Finally he's clear. And he's going to drive off into the lead. As everyone else sorts themselves out. Here's the battle for the transfer spot. Cale Lockie, Michael Harms. They're going at it here. That's for the 8th position. The 49 and 2. They fight hard for it. Cale Lockie running up the track. And Michael Harms running low. Car with an issue. That's Sammy Grant. He's slow on the bottom. And here comes, I believe that's Bernie Newton. Bernie Newton, he wants the transfer spot. He saw Harms get checked up by Sammy Grant's issue. And he's going to take the spot, potentially. He will have it. Everyone up the track. Troy Acosta pulling away. Two-car a little slow there. 59 is a lap down, and that should be his race, unfortunately. Won't make the main event. Now here comes a big chance for the 2 as the 80 goes way high. Bernie Newton all the way up to the wall. He's running really high. as quick as it is up there, that chews tires, and there's a pretty high chance of mistake up there. But there's just no time. The 2 car doesn't have it to catch that gap. He's slowly closing. It's just not enough. Troy Acosta holding the 20 at bay. George Tobin, he's solidly in 3rd. These 3 Dodges on that initial start had a crazy battle. And I was doing my best to show everything that was happening. But there's just so much. And Sammy Grant had an issue. Really unfortunate for his start to the season. Because he's well in the transfer. I believe he was 6th. And then had some sort of issue. We'll take a look at what it is. Oh, he had a tire go down. Maybe cut something on the start. But Troy Acosta will dominate heat number 2. After that insane side-by-side battle. I don't know if I've seen anything really like that. White flag, 1 lap to go. No chance for the transfer. And Troy Acosta will win heat 2. Muffin 2nd. Tobin 3rd. Corwin 4th. And then a side-by-side battle for 6th and 7th. And then Bernie Newton 8th. So that means Sammy Grant, Dakota Kiger, and Michael Harms will all be going home. Yeah. So, heat 3 time. This is the last heat. And then we'll go on to the main event.
Drivers, to your cars.
So,
Drivers,
heat number 3. Same as before. 1 less car and 1 less driver makes it. So 10 drivers, 7 of them advance. And in 10th, we have Ethan Riggs, Blair Callahan in 9th. 8th is Isaiah Neal. 7th is Lefty Tolliver. So Lefty Tolliver, last guy in. He's going to have to hold off 3 hungry drivers. Lucas Joyce, Nolan Anthony Trill, Dave Randall, Brady Cooper. And then on your front row, we have Tony Hake and David Tracy. What I will note is I believe this 45 car is a huge threat for the championship. He has looked so good in the preseason testing. No matter what track we go to, he's always top 10. He's going to have a great shot at this championship. Coming down to it at the end. So, green flag in heat 3. 20 more laps. And Brady Cooper does not go on the start. Slips up. Nolan Anthony Trill trying to force something on the bottom. Most guys just got really quickly single file here. Does anyone have it for Lefty Tolliver? I mean, Tolliver, fine. Everyone else battling for that 8th spot. Blair Callahan drives off into turn 3, gets the spot on Isaiah Neal. Now he's gonna try to get back to the 97. But yeah, David Tracy pulls away Tony Hake in second. Dave Randall in third. Brady Cooper, after having such a bad initial start, holds on to fifth. Nolan Anthony Trill on the aggression as Ethan Riggs working on taking eighth away. Oh, there's some contact. He moves Blair Callahan up the track. So now Riggs, from last place, has to run down Tolliver to try to make this event. I do believe he's a little bit quicker. So we will see. I don't think he had the qualifying effort he wanted, but they're not any quicker. Tolliver set a really good lap there. Top three, kind of gapping out the field. Yeah, not much anyone can do. I mean, the finishing positions don't really matter all that much, because there's no points on the board. It's just about making the event. But showing off that you can win these races is very important. You want to look strong. You want to get as much practice time on the track. This is the best practice you're going to get, is when everyone is in race mode and going for it. I mean, I don't think anyone's really holding back all too much. 45's starting to close. Starting to close the gap on Tracy. I mean, 2 seconds the gap between 7th and 8th. That battle not looking too good. And he's starting to close in, but it's just too late. David Tracy. Looks like he's got basically a chokehold on this one. But yeah, later tonight, the feature event at Langley Speedway. All of the drivers will duke it out. Yeah, lap traffic potentially going to be an issue on the last lap here for David Tracy. Will that open the gap for Tony Hake? Probably not. It's just a little too late. But David Tracy, 2 to go. And David Tracy will take the white flag in heat number 3. And checkered flag, David Tracy wins heat 3. Tony Hake 2nd. Dave Randall 3rd. As Lucas Joyce, Nolan Anthony Trill, Brady Cooper. Brady Cooper got moved back. Anthony Trill was able to get the spot. And it's going to be Isaiah Neal, Blair Callahan, and Ethan Riggs going home at the end of this one. So, that'll be it for the heats. And we will see you for the main event a little bit later.